hello everyone. Welcome back to Inside SSB's YouTube channel. I am Shivani Singh, a 6 times recommended candidate. I have appeared in the SSBs 9 times, and after getting 2 conference outs and 1 screen out, I got 6 back-to-back recommendations for the Indian Air Force and for the Indian Army. While my merit lists are still awaited, I thought why not go over the YouTube to share my story and my mistakes with you guys so that you don't make the same mistakes that I did in my previous attempts. I want to share how exactly I converted my failures, my conference outs and my screen outs to consecutive recommendations. Now, speaking about my SSB journey, in my very first attempt, like any fresher, I was rather confused at what is going to happen at the SSB. So I referred to certain online websites and I figured out that maybe I am just required to write this story where there would be this main character who would go around, solving all the problems around him, all this working for the good social cause. So that was the idea that I had in my mind. I made a similar kind of story and I got screened in. That was like a huge victory for me and I was so excited. I thought that such kind of stories would do good in TATs as well. So I proceeded with that idea. I was convinced that I would get recommended also. But that didn't happen. I got conferenced out. And I came back, I tried to introspect like what exactly did I do wrong. And I figured out that maybe when the interviewing officer asked me questions regarding general awareness, national affairs, international affairs, I wasn't able to answer them. So maybe that is where I need to work. So when I went in for my second attempt, so I was well versed with whatever was happening around us. I worked a shitload on my current affairs and stuff like that. So when it came to interview, I was there discussing all the international affair with my interviewing officer. When it came to GD, I was throwing points, data points and everything, years, reports, percentages, etc. in my GD. So this time I thought that I was so well informed, I did so good, I'll definitely get recommended this time. But again that didn't happen and I was so clueless. And while I was so confused, I got a call for my third SSB, this time for Army. And this time I got screened out. And I thought that अभी तक तो story तो सही लिख रही थी, अब तो story भी गड़बड़ होगी. Like I used to stay for 5 days at least, अभी तो पहले दिन घर चलो. So I was heartbroken, I was clueless, I didn't know what exactly I need to do in the SSB, what are they searching for? And that is when I went Vaishali. And Vishali actually taught me like very minor but very significant things. I didn't know them beforehand, but now when I knew these things, I went for my 4th attempt at 3A FSB Gandhinagar. It was February 2020 and I got recommended. I was so happy. I was feeling like, there is no stopping me and I would go to the academy, I'll become an officer. Very happy. But mera bhram tab toota when I got merit out. So that was when I realized that getting recommended is not the only thing that I need to focus upon. I need to actually work upon on my written score as well, because till now I was like getting only scores like 156, 160 or so, like merely clearing the cutoff. So I started to work upon that also. And gradually I improved my score to like 200 plus. Now I can easily score 200 plus. And also I was getting consecutively recommended. I'm thinking like I have all of this sorted out. I have certain things that I have realized things that happen in the SSB. I have got ideas and strategies regarding SSBs and the written exams. So I have certain things in my mind which I want to share with you people, and I want to help you out. And apart from that, I have this special message for the girl candidates that being a girl, I realize that our struggle is just not related to written exams and the recommendations only. We have to put in a lot of effort for the merit list as well, because for the girl candidates the seats are very less, and there are tons of us who are getting recommended. And for example, in the ground duty branches, there are only like 3 to 4 seats in the Air Force. So that makes it, there is cutthroat competition in this regard there. So I understand what exactly you're going through, but there are certain things that I know and I want to share with you all. And I'm not just worried about the girl candidates. Obviously, my message is for everyone, including the boy candidates. You just have to do this one thing, that you have to get at least 5,000 views on this particular video, and I am going to come up with everything that I know about the written exams, how to improve your score, how to get your short 200 plus in your written exams. Apart from that, what exactly has to be done in the SSBs, what exactly I did when it came to my psychology exams, how exactly do I write my tats, how exactly do I present my SD to the assessors, how I put forward my strengths, my weakness without actually hindering my OLQs there. Also, how exactly to go about, how to make sure that the interviewing officer is going, you are kind of steering the interview in your own way, in your favor. Further, when ground tasks are considered, there is a certain way of performing in the GDs and in the GPs, and how exactly to go about with the lecturates. There are certain tricks for PGDs also, ground tasks also, individual obstacles also. It is not just about your physical strength and your mental strength. There is a lot in there as well. There are like very minute points which I know and I want to share with you people. So if you want that, you want to get recommended and you want to get in the forces, you just have to do this little thing, that share this video at the maximum places, get maximum views, and I am coming up with my tips and tricks for you guys. So hopefully see you again. Thank you for watching.